All right, this week's tip is going to be a little bit on the front punch or the back punch, and we're just going to deal with a little bit of the height zone and proper execution of it. Now, if he faces me here for a minute. All right, now, you should have been taught that when you do a punch, that you want to focus on the first two knuckles to strike. All right? So that means if I was going to deliver a punch to, let's say, the face, and I did what's called the front punch, you can see that these two knuckles are not going to meet the surface that these are going to meet. And this is where our hand injury can happen. All right? Now if I take that same punch and I want to strike, let's say, the bladder, which is an organ pain point. Now take a look. You can see, move that back for a minute, that those two knuckles can fit properly to the target. All right, so here's the basic rule of thumbs, and that's at this distance as well. When it comes to high strikes, meaning above your shoulder, you'd want to turn the palm up. So now see when I hit, I can get those two knuckles in there. If I try to do a front punch, look, you wouldn't want to hit with this part of the hand. I would do a back punch. You can see those two knuckles fit perfectly. If I try to do a back punch down to, let's say, even the bladder, groin, or stomach area, you can see that these knuckles lead the way. I have to turn it over. So the rule of thumb is basically your shoulder is the referencing point. Above your shoulder should be turned up. As you move down, you turn it down. Or think of it as half mooning in front of you. All right, that's the basic rule of thumbs. If you want these two knuckles to be the major knuckles that you strike with, you have to, above your shoulder, turn it palm up. Below your shoulder or chest, palm down. In the middle, that's where our thrust comes in. All right? Now these two knuckles work good there. And that's basically your rule of thumb, and that's dealing with a very far distance, not in close. For instance, this would be in close. I'm talking about a further distance if I want to strike. When we get in close, those rules change. That will be next week's tip. For now, we'll see you until next week.